The Cloud Paint blush. Really? Okay. The Cloud Paint brush. No. The Cloud Paint blush is water-based. Welcome everyone, this is Joy of Joy Morris Beauty, and in this video we're going to be checking out Glossier's Cloud Paint so you can see if it's something you might want to pick up. So subscribe and stay tuned. Okay, so this product has been out for a while now. I've seen it all over the place. Many artists that I look up to and follow use Glossier products in their kit, and I've seen them everywhere, but I just never purchased anything. So I decided that I wanted to go ahead and take the plunge and see what all the fuss was about. So I picked up a couple of items. And one that I picked up, they had several different cloud paint shades, but I tried to get the ones that I thought would look best on my complexion. So one is called Dawn, which is kind of like a orangey type of shade, and the other one is called Storm, which is kind of like a plum shade. So Glossier says for this product that for best results they want you to apply with fingertips. Gently squeeze a tiny dot onto your finger and blend onto your cheek. Add more if you wish. So also wanted to mention that the Cloud Paint, that's like a tongue twister. Cloud Paint blush is water-based. There we go. So just wanted to throw that out there. So I'm gonna go ahead and try it. I'm gonna do Dawn on one cheek and Storm on the other cheek. All right, so let's see what this is like when you open it. It has a seal on it, as you can see, which is great. So I put this much on my finger. Okay, so I'm gonna hit the apple on my cheek and see how this little bit looks. That is a bright orange too. If you see it in person, I almost make you a little nervous, like, oh gosh, I'm really putting this on my cheeks. Ah! So I don't want to apply everything that's on my finger, so I'm going to go to another finger and use that one to blend in. As I smile, so I hit it in the right place. Okay, so something that I noticed with this product is I definitely see like the water base. It almost reminds me of like a watercolor. When you blend it in, it really kind of like blends into the skin. Let's see. And it helps the cheeks have like a nice wet look to them. So I'm trying to just make sure that I blend it and keep it in the area that I want, which I don't want to go past my contour section. I don't want to go in the inner part of my face. Clearly, I don't want to go too far around my eyes. So I just started in my apple and worked out a little bit. Even you could kind of take it to a third finger to kind of smooth that edge out. Third finger with no product on it to make sure you're not doing too much. That's pretty though with the dewy look that it has. That's pretty. It has like a natural, kind of like earthy, lived in type of blush, where I would feel like, especially if you hit it on someone who had like a particular complexion, it would look like really natural. Not to say it doesn't look natural on me, but maybe I would use like, these are just my initial thoughts, but maybe I would use like a little less than what I did. But I'm gonna see what the other side looks like with the other one, and then we'll go from there. Okay. And then this was the first finger that I used to apply. Then this was the one I used to blend. Then this was the third finger that I used to kind of blend it out a little more. So that could potentially get like a little messy if you're using a product that recommends your fingers. You know, you might want to make sure you have a baby wipe or a washcloth nearby or something like that. Okay, so Storm has a cap on it too, like the other ones did. So I'm going to squeeze out just a little bit like I did before. Got that little bit out. Put that on my finger. This almost looks like blood, like dark blood. Like I pricked my finger and it dried or something. I don't know. It's Halloween. So okay, so we're going to do the same thing that I did previously. Start in my apple, and I know better next time not to put too much on. So we'll just start with that one dot. Just one dot. And let me kind of apply this one around while I'm smiling. Like I said, see that kind of watercolor effect where you can see how it layers. Because I have a bit of foundation, concealer on, then I actually have powder on too, and I'm putting this on top of that. So even putting it on top of all that, it still looks really natural. Okay, so I like it a lot more over here with the one bitty dot than I think over here I put like too much for my liking, although it still looks nice. I like this side a little more because this is just, to me, a bit more natural, especially for a day look. It gives that nice sheen to your face, and I think it works well with you know, like lip colors like this kind of mauvish nude lip color that I have on, for people who don't like blush too much. That's nice. I like that. I didn't think, that's funny, because I didn't think when I picked this up that I would like this plum color more than I like the orange color. Maybe if I had on like a brighter lipstick, or I'm trying to think, just a different shade of lipstick, I might like the orange more. But maybe I'm kind of feeling like this, let me reference the right color, feeling the storm color more, because it actually matches nicely with the lip gloss I have on. And I have on Anastasia Beverly Hills Tara. So I guess they're similar shades, so that makes a lot of sense. That looks really good, actually. See what happens if you put on a little more. The sides can be even a little more. Like I said, it blends down nicely, but it works better. Looks like it works better if you put it on in really little sections. But that's just kind of what happens when you get a product and you have to kind of play with it and learn how it works best. It dries really fast. It dries really fast. Okay, so we got Dawn on my left side and Storm on my right side. Dawn, the orange one. Storm, the plum one. So I know it's going to depend on what I'm wearing, but in terms of which one I like today, I'm feeling Storm today, but I can see certain looks Dawn working out too. So in terms of whether or not you should pick this one up, I mean, I'm going to say definitely yes. I think the nice thing about it, I'm trying to see, did it dry down? The nice thing about it is, like I said, it almost has kind of like a watercolor effect when you put it on the skin. It's a real different looking blush. It has a very, it makes the cheeks look like naturally flush. That's why I said, I think if you got the right color for like your complexion as well as the makeup that you're wearing at that particular time, it would just give you this very natural, just kind of like blended look, which is not just like, you know, blush like you know, sometimes when you wear blush, it's just very obvious that you just kind of stamped it on your face. I don't really feel like this is that type of blush, because the nature of how you have to kind of apply it with the watercolor effect, and whether you use a finger or however you tend to put it on, it really blends it into the skin and gives your cheeks this really kind of like soft flush look, which I really like. In terms of whether or not you should pick this product up, I'm going to say definitely yes. For my women of color out there, this Dawn one with this beautiful orange, and then also this Storm with this lovely plum, complements our skin tones really nicely. And I think you would be pleased, especially if you're someone who doesn't really like to wear a lot of blush, then you could just put on like a small minimum amount of this, just so your cheeks aren't bare. And it doesn't really have you know, like any type of shimmer in it, so it would just give like that soft stain to your natural skin without adding anything else except for like a flushed stain. Okay, so it's very reasonable. It's only $18 each. I mean, that's great. This is going to last you a pretty long time. 0.33 ounces worth of blush, like a liquid blush like this would last you for a really long time. So yes, it just melts into the skin, which is what I really like. I like how it looks. I'm pretty pleased with this product, and especially considering the price, I would say this is definitely worth your money. Go ahead and pick this one up.